So almost ready to get going. So here we go with the start of match 3. It starts with a big wide down leg side, and it's well picked up. Very fine leg. So it'll just be the 2 wides. It could have been a lot worse. Ali, now he's trying to get rid of him. More orthodox fashion, and maybe will, because this should be gone, and it's taken. So here is Sabadell. They are up and away, and they are enthusiastic as you like, and why not? He tests him out in the boardroom and tries to pull away. A simple catch from the man at square leg. So very good start this, as Hashim Mir Ali is going to have to go for just the single. The first wicket falls 4 for 1. Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty good way to do it. Now this is hit down the ground. This is going to be 4, and it will be. I think pitches outside. Oh, he's gone. Well, an interesting one for me. I'd love to see where this bounces. But here is Sabadell. Good start continues. Shazad's the next man to go. And so it is 10 for 2. Anyway, Hamza yet to get off the mark. Now he's going to nail a 6. And this is going to be a pretty good comeback. Woke her up. Anyway, this is going to be 4 more. So, well, there's the curry master. Well, he is doing some good fielding in that area. But, well, what a comeback. That might be the best next 2 balls from a player who was hit in the helmet that I've ever seen. Because he just whacked him 6 and 4. And the cameras and giving you the best possible viewing experience. Anyway, this next ball is going to be whacked away wide of the long on. Cuatro carreras. Pretty good shot in that. And this is in the air. It should be gone, and it's taken. So Ansar goes, and the mini comeback comes to an end as he'll be gone for 10. And Abid Ali takes a 3rd wicket now. That was a nice catch taken out there. Abir Raza takes the catch. He didn't quite get enough of that to get it over the fielder. Gone. And he's absolutely castled him first ball. And Abid Ali has 4 as Raza comes out. And I didn't even know what would happen when these subs got hit. Now we've got our answer. It's a perfect Yorker. Abid Ali's got 4 for 10. And here is Sabadell are flying through the first part of their tournament. 25 for 4. That's his 10. Now he may get another boundary, and he will. And it just steepled off the surface, and the fielder came around, but he wasn't able to do too much with it. Anas Sultan Khan out there. So it will be a boundary. New bowler comes on. Ikram will hark, and he gets a wicket straight away. It's a little leg cutter, and the batter has to go. It's Mir who's the next man to depart. It was taken behind the subs by Bakhtiar Khalid. And it must have been a little feather on this. And Ali Mir has to go. It was a bit of a nothing shot, a bit of a waft, wasn't it? And Star CC. So, going to start a new over. And this one is going to be out of the ground. Well, adios, Pelota. Hit leg side this time. Long chase and futile chase as before. Yes, they're chugging along around the kind of 70s pace. They could raise that, maybe get to 85. It's another boundary for Amir Hamza. He's been excellent. Hit hard and hit for 6. Maximo. Good shot. And so, yeah, didn't bother Ansar at all. He was on strike. His first boundary. This is another one which is pumped out of the ground. Maximo. The fight back is in session now. Shazad's been expensive. It's basically 14 off 2 balls so far for him. Wants to go again, and he can. Maximo. As this over goes magical, and it goes magical, and it's only halfway down. So, once more, and this is going to be more. Well, how about this? Maximo. Well, look, that's 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Could we be on for 6 sixes and over here? And if he does do it, it'll be the only time I think 6 sixes have been hit over by a guy that wasn't even facing the first ball of the over. Pretty much what happened. Now it's going to be a wicket as Ikram comes back and takes his 2nd wicket, and he removes the dangerous Hamza. Well, Ansar kind of stole his thunder a little bit, didn't he? And Ikram, he comes through and he knocks over Amir Hamza, who made 29 but just lost his shape. Wow, that's 6. That is such a good shot. It's lifted up and it's miles over the boundary. Maximo. Well, Mohsen Raza turned and cracked that out of the ground. Now it's in the slot. Fielder. Well, does well. Well, let's just see where he takes off from. I think people around the ground think he might have taken off from the line or over. So they'll have a look. Yeah, this will be 6, because you see. And he takes off from outside the line. So Maximo. Big swing and a miss. In fact, he's gone. He's got a little edge on this. So Raza almost swings himself on his feet here, off his feet. And Sultan will get the wicket. So he's been asked to roll the 10th over. Not an easy job, but doing a good job removing the captain. Maybe they could still keep it under the 100 if they can just dot up the new batter a couple of times. And Mohsen, he walks here. Doesn't stick around for the decision. That's very sporting. Now throws the bat at it, but he'll be gone. So he gets the wide, but can't do a lot more. Next ball is punched out to point. And that's the 8th wicket to fall. Shazad's gone for 1. And the score 97 for 8. Last ball coming up. Gets it. Yeah, it's going to be a teaser, but the fielder does very well. And Mohammad Zishan makes sure there's no score. So what a last over that was. There were only 5 runs off it. And there were 3 wickets. So Anas Sultan Khan is going to finish with 3 for. So that goes with the 4 for that Abid Ali took earlier on. But yeah, more importantly, only the 5 runs off that last over. As the score was 93 off 9. They finished 98 for 9 at the end of their 10 overs. Getting ready for the second half of match 3. Abid Ali at the non-strikers end had such a good first half to this game. He took 4 wickets and was pretty much unstoppable. So Raza to get us going. First one will be a wide. Captain Mohsen Raza. So having an answer to bowl, and he has the perfect start. He goes straight through Abid Ali. Well, Abid was a little bit lucky to get away with it in the first over, but he wasn't so lucky this time. And Ansar, he knocks over the timber. That's the first wicket of the second inning, 6 for 1. Batter is Nabil. He cracks one straight away, and I think this has gone for 4. It's bounced over the fence, flick over the leg side. Well, he does, but he might be gone. He is gone. Well, Nabil can't believe this. This was asking for it, just needed to get over the infield, but he couldn't. He mishits it. So he's going to go 4-2 and out. And Trinidad Royal Stars get a good breakthrough. The number 3 departs. He's the second wicket to fall. It's 12 for 2. Infield departs a Clay. Well, this is probably going to be 4, or is it? They're going to get there in the end, but not in time. Back to Mohsen Raza. And this is hanging up in the air for a long time, but it's going to be out of here. Maximo. Well, Shazad takes on the leg side. He went high. Both of the outfielders in that region, you can see they come together, but they can only watch it sail out of the ground. 6 runs in the air. Now this is a chance. It's straight down his throat, and he's gone. So Mohammad Amir Raza is going to go. And once again, we're seeing a power play littered with wickets. And this time, it's Mohsen Raza that breaks through after a pretty wayward start. Bakhtiar playing last year. And now he's going to smoke a 6. Maximo. Well, he might hold his hands the wrong way, but this is the right way to go about it. It's a remarkable shot, really. Now he's going to go through the point region. Handles the leg spin of Akil. It goes after it straight away, gets it wrong. This should be gone, and it's taken. So Bakhtiar Khalid, he goes 6-4 and out, and now it's the Trinidad Royal Stars making the noise here at the Montjuic ground in Barcelona. Playing his cricket for Catlanca in Italy. This one's more pitched up, and he gets a fair bit of bat on this. This always will go to the boundary. It's going to be Ali Mir who's going to bowl over number 5. Oh, this is when the pad, and he's gone. Oh, he doesn't like it. Well, to be honest, I mean, let's see what it hits. It's an interesting one for me. It did seem to take off a bit off a length. I mean, let's check out the height here. I think it's out, to be honest. For me, is not going over the top. So I actually think it's a really good decision. Well umpired as well. Wasn't a great shot, to be fair. 5 wickets in the first 4.1 overs. Provide a kind of rearguard action to get his team close to victory. As it is, he's going to slice in there, and I think he's going to be gone. He is. So here is Sabadell loses 6 wickets, been raining wickets in the first half of both of these innings. And that's 6 down now. Things going from bad to worse for Hira. And the score is 41 for 6. Here's Hashim Mirali, and this is too short, and it should be 6, and it is. Maximo. Zishan refused the strike, so Sultan Khan says, I'm ready for it. It's a proper half-tracker, really. Nice shot by Anas Sultan Khan. For your contribution today, and now we're going to see another 4. So 6 and 4 hungry for more, and that brings up the 50 for Hira Sabadell. This game is not over yet. The Tim Hortons is huge there. Well, this is short, and this is going to be smacked as well. Out of the ground, Maximo. Well, Zishan, he certainly is built like a guy that can whack a few around. That's exactly what he does. He's off the mark with a 6. Well, this is whacked away, but straight to the fielder, and that's a big wicket, really. They needed to break that partnership. It was getting out of control, and no problem there. I think the replay will show he's well inside. Answer comes back, and Zishan's going to have to go now. Never seen the route moving. He's well inside. Oh, this is 6. Good shot. It's a risky shot, but it's a risk that pays off. Maximo. Yeah, it's not a bad ball by any means by Akil Ansar. Sultan Khan attacks it and he gets away with it. 6 runs. A lot of responsibility on the Sultan, and he gets bowled. He wanted this strike, but Ansar was the man that came up with a real strike. And that's 8 out now. Geez, it's a long way home now for Hira Sabadell. This wasn't really a shot to cross bat. He got away with this a couple of times, hitting across line on the stumps, but Sufian Ansar gets the wicket. Do you see? Well, this is what he needs to do with it anyway. Maximo time. All right, we're 16 off 7. Oh, this is gone, surely. Yeah, hits him on the foot. It's an in-swinging Yorker. And so that one is only foot, no bat at all. That's the 9th wicket down. And it's the end of the 9th over as well. So 83 for 9. All right, 15 off 5. Well, this probably would have been wide, but instead it's the end of the match. And it's Ali Mir that comes in to take the catch. And here at Sabadell, a bowled out for 84 in the 10th over. The final score, Trinidad Raw Stars 98, here at Sabadell 84. 14 runs the margin, a highly entertaining game in match 3.